trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. I didn't know the darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. Dream with your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, November 22nd, 2024. Of course, that means it's time to get mining. Gonna be building up my base and my underwater tram system today in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So, without further ado, let's get into the game. I'm not going to bother boring you guys with the apologies, because at this point, if you have not seen my apology for not being on the last couple of weeks, and you're not actually watching my channel, in which case there's no point in apologizing to you. And that's only for those people who don't watch my channel. For those who do watch my channel, I love you guys. You are awesome. Even if you only watched one, dropped by and watched once, I still love you guys. Anyway, today we're going to be building up that underwater tram system, doing a little bit more work on it. Yes, it is quite dark down here, but that's because I'm underwater at the ocean bed. Or close to it. What I'm doing right now is I'm creating the track. I wanted to have... I thought about it, and having the tram system actually follow the ocean floor would just be too difficult. No, too time consuming. Not difficult. I mean, it would actually be pretty easy. It's just it'd be too time consuming with all the ups and downs and everything. So I opted to find a level that I liked. And then all the underwater tram tracks will be at the same level as the level that I preferred. So much easier than trying to go up and down following every curvature of the floor of the seabed. Let me just turn around. Okay, we're almost there. I was kind of hoping to have this done before going live, but so that I could work primarily on the actual tunnel. But I just figured this would be a lot easier to just keep going with this. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there for a second. Oh, man. I was able to get my Dubby orders in. So, yay. I used the Black Friday code because it's 10% more than the code that affiliates get to use to gain more gain more discount. But if you don't want to use the Black Friday code, or you don't get to placing your order until after the Black Friday code is no longer valid, you can always use my promo code. It's macro1, that's MACRO1 at dubby.gg, and you save 10% on your order, and you get some pretty decent drinks. I'm fairly certain the Merc Mayhem flavor is gone, because I haven't been able to find it in the Dubby catalog. So I'm sad because I loved Merc Mayhem, but I did get some Palm Blom, which I liked Palm Blom when it was originally available. And I got some Galaxy Grenade because Galaxy Grenade was like my first Dubby flavor, and so good. Sorry. It's been a while since I had any actual caffeine. Maybe that's why my eyesight's gotten so good, is because I'm not having so much caffeine anymore. That would be an interesting theory. Too much caffeine messes with your eyes. Now that we have the track bed done, we can go ahead and actually do the tunnel itself. Alright. only downside to working this in this way with this current settings is that these stupid fish keep getting in my way. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm not going to even remotely attempt to pronounce that. I apologize. But I appreciate the follow nonetheless. Follows are always appreciated. Views are even more appreciated. And, of course, subs and bits. You know, actual monetary value is ultimately the most appreciated. Everything's appreciated. It's just there's levels of appreciation. There's the follow appreciation, which, yeah. Then there's the view appreciation, where you view but you're lurking. There's the view and lurking by using the lurk command and chat command. Now, that way at least I know who's really here and who's just a bot. Then there's the bits appreciation. And that's the first step of monetary support. Then, of course, the subs appreciation. I always appreciate when people subscribe to the channel. Then there's the direct donations appreciation. And if I can get a large enough community going, I might even do a Patreon for the channel. You know, do things like do some live chats where, you know, you guys can actually play the game that I'm playing with me and stuff like that. Not that I would paywall something like that. That's something that definitely does not need to be paywalled. I'm more than happy to, if somebody wants to join my Minecraft map, if somebody wants to start a World of Warcraft guild with me, if somebody wants to start a Star Wars The Old Republic guild, if somebody wants to play multiplayer on Halo or Call of Duty or anything like that, or wants to start a guild with me on Dungeons & Dragons Online. Heck, what I would really love to do is I would really love to put together an actual live play D&D campaign to stream using something like using a virtual tabletop like Roll20 or something to actually play play Dungeons and Dragons instead of just playing D&D online. Don't get me wrong, D&D online, super fun. Absolutely love the game. But nothing beats the feel of filling out a character sheet and rolling some dice to do combat. Especially since there's that one TikTok account where the guy starts off with, "Hey DM," and proceeds to outline some some meta-breaking combo that he's created. However, my personal favorite meta-breaking kill the big bad is to polymorph him into something like a squirrel. putting said squirrel in a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot square, well, ish, a 1 foot diameter sphere of whatever the sphere is, and then letting the polymorph expire. Since the sphere is impenetrable and cannot be damaged, and it is only 1 foot diameter, and the big bad is much larger than that prior to being polymorphed, and then polymorph expires, and he just becomes a pool noodle. I played with a guy in a campaign, in a D&D campaign, that was his mode of killing most big bads, is polymorph them into something small with 1 hit point, like a turtle or something, mashing said turtle into a small hole, and then dropping the polymorph, or dropping the concentration on the polymorph spell, and the big bad growing back to full size in a space the size of what this small thing was, and getting squished into a noodle. Don't get me wrong, it's funny. It's also quite disgusting, but it does the job. Alright. But getting back to Minecraft stuff, and what I'm actually doing, for those of you who may not know what I'm doing, I'm a big World of Warcraft buff. I've been playing the game since like a year after it was originally released, give or take. I think actually I've been playing since a year before the Burning Crusade expansion was released. So I've been playing World of Warcraft for a very, very long time. Darn near 20 years now. And there is one feature of World of Warcraft that I always liked because of the visuals that it provides. And that is the underwater tram system between Stormwind and Ironforge. I absolutely love that. So what I decided to do in this Minecraft world that I'm building, I decided to build an underwater tram system between this one major village that I found and my base. In making that tram tunnel, I came across a ocean temple, which I decided to convert into another base of sorts. I haven't really done much with it other than clear out the water and seal up the edges so that water doesn't penetrate in. Though it would be cool to have like a moon pool of sorts where I could jump into the water, jump into the ocean from my base. But anyway, no, I'm going to stop there. But anyway, yeah, so I discovered that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm going to go around it. And in the process of going around it, I decided I'm going to add a branch heading towards the entrance to said temple. And I did that, and that's how that happened. But, so sorry. In making the tunnel from my base to the first village, I found another village on another island. So I sent a tunnel that way. In the process of once that was all completed, I was just kind of exploring, and I discovered on the other side of another neighboring island a lot of really cool stuff, including more ocean temples, like 2 more ocean temples, and a sunken pirate ship, and a bunch of other stuff that I was like, oh, I really want to explore this. So that's what I'm doing now, is I'm expanding my underwater tram tunnel towards those other features. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm doing this so that everything's nice and tidy and evenly spaced. And I am going to eventually make another couple of those ventilation tunnels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Another one there. And these are the alcoves for the redstone torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the redstone torches are what power the powered tracks. And of course, the powered tracks are what move the minecart through the tram system tunnel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now that we have the tunnel done, and what you see here is I have on this side, every other alcove is a exhaust tower. So there's an exhaust tower. That's not an exhaust tower, and this would be an exhaust tower. so that on this side there are 2 alcoves between every exhaust tower. Looks like there's a ad break incoming, so I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to finish those exhaust towers. So, back in, say, 5 minutes. I'll do the full 10. Back in 10 minutes. All right, I am back. Get comfy here. All right. So we've got two ventilation towers to work on. Oops. It's okay. I'm kind of a OCD person when it comes to these patterns that I like to build. But occasional slip-ups are fine. Judging from the lighting, yep, it's daylight. And there we go. All right. And I just want to say, there is a certain person, I don't know who it is, that has been hate bombing my videos on YouTube. I just want to say to that person, I don't know what I've done to offend you to the point where you have to downvote every last short that I put up on YouTube. But dude, seriously, you need to just stop. Either that or talk to me. Explain to me why you keep downvoting all my shorts on YouTube. You know, explain to me what it is I'm doing that offends you so much, and I can make changes. I don't think it's fair to be constantly downvoting every last video every last short that I put up on YouTube, which is basically just my go live videos. So whoever you are that's doing it, please stop, or send me a direct message letting me know what it is that is offending you so much, and let's work it out in private. But by downvoting every short that I put, almost every short, not every short, but almost every short that I post on YouTube has been downvoted by this one person. And I don't want to out them. So, like I said, I don't want this apparent disagreement to be made public. I am just making this public request that the person contact me privately if they have an issue with me, instead of publicly downvoting every short, thus preventing me from, or preventing any of my videos from gaining audience. So, you know, I don't think it's fair to hurt someone like that just because you dislike them, without letting them know why, and thus giving them an opportunity to correct whatever mistake they've made, or make an apology for whatever mistake they made that makes you hate them so much. And if it's not anything that the person has done, and it's something, or it's not anything that the person's channel has done or the person has done online at all, but it is simply you dislike them, the best course of action isn't to maliciously downvote every YouTube short. The best course of action in that case, if you just dislike a person, is don't watch their content at all. Don't even pay their channel any kind of attention. I mean, seriously, it's like, if you hate me so much, why do you keep watching my YouTube shorts and maliciously downvoting them? Because that's what it seems like is happening, is somebody hates me to the point where they don't want me to have any kind of success on YouTube, and they are simply maliciously downvoting every YouTube video I put up, just so that I don't gain any kind of success on YouTube. Which I think is just like, at that point, why? Why are you doing something so malicious? It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. We're just clearing the glass now. There we go. All right, let's... All right, cool. We'll Okay. So 1, 2, 3. This will be where we stop next week. And right now what we're doing is laying the framework for next week. Okay, let me just take a quick look at the landscape that we are coming across. It's just kind of interesting to explore areas that I'm cutting through here. I want to get back to where I am going, so let's go here. There we go. Once I get to the other side of this, we'll call it a day. Which should be in a few blocks. Almost done. at least get to the point where dropping this block of sand goes right into the spot. Come on. A little bit further. There we go. All right. There we go. So we got where we'll end up next week and the week after. All right, that's pretty much going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You have been awesome. Big shout out to our newest follower. I appreciate it. I will be back on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT, playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. Wow, and I'm just realizing how sleepy I look. My eyes seem to be closed. Anyway, because I'm like looking at the screen and not at the camera. Anyway, I will be back on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT. So until then, peace out, stay frosty, and I hope y'all have a great day.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers bind.